Hello everyone and welcome to another To Die For Friday. Today's video we're going to be making a birthday card for my oldest daughter's friend. She's got a birthday party today. So I thought since we weren't going to have time to go out and get her friend a birthday card that I would just go ahead and make one for her. So we're going to be using the year 4 birthday set. We're going to be using the hippo, the birdie, the balloon, and the little hat, as well as the sentiment. And I've already stamped and colored those and die cut them out. We're also going to be using the Lawn Fawn stitched ovals. We're using the largest one and the third from the largest in the set. We're using that for our papers as well as our card base. And I also used this stitched hillside border die right there. So I have everything already die cut, colored, ready to go. So we're just going to be putting together the card. Let me move my stuff here. This to save time as well as to make sure I had it all done. Crazy week for me. So here is all of our pieces. The pattern paper is from the Sweet Treats, what is it from? Hold on a second. It is Sweet Treats. It's the Sweet Treats, oh no, sorry, it's just the Sweet Matte Stack, excuse me, by Die Cuts with a View. And this is a 4.5 by 6.5 cards, so I just used my dies to cut that out. The blue paper here is actually just some regular cardstock that I had played around with during the week. I had my distress inks out, and I was trying something else, and I had this piece of paper there, and I was wiping off my brush to remove some of the color, and I really love the way it looks, so I went ahead and colored the whole paper and then decided to use it on this, and I used the Mermaid Lagoon distress ink for that. So we're going to go ahead and wipe off my mat. We're going to go ahead and stick this down. We're just going to use the ATG gun. Now, I have never really made a oval shaped card, so I wasn't sure how that was going to work, and I'd have to say, kind of a pain. It's just hard to get things to line up as easily. So I'm thinking about that. Probably could have done or should have done the Tombow instead. So there's our pattern paper, and it will open up. It is a little off in my opening. My die shifted, even though I had it down. I didn't have it taped down well, but I kind of like that the opening is a little bit off center. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see. Okay, we are going to stamp our sentiment on here, and we're going to line it up. I made little pencil marks to make it a little easier to line this up. So we're going to line that, and we're going to get our sentiment. I've already positioned my sentiment how I want it to go on here, and I'm going to get the VersaFine. I'm going to stamp that out. I'm actually going to stamp it off onto some scratch paper here. Make sure it stamps nicely, because this will be the first time I'm stamping the sentiment. And these are all my goofs, so I'm not too worried about it. That one did not stamp very cleanly. That's okay. I know it will now. I just have to stamp it correctly. I'm going to go ahead and line that up and stamp it down. I think my paper shifted a little. Nope, that's alright. Although I do like perfection, this is going to one of my daughter's friends, so I'm not too worried. I'm just going to kind of smooth this out a little bit. It is warped heavily because it was not watercolor paper and I didn't have it taped down. But we're going to be using our foam adhesive as soon as I find that. Here, I thought I was going to have a quick video. Take my big ol' mega roll and find the end. And then I'm just going to cut some off. We're going to pop this up. I'm going to put a big strip down the center. Actually, do that. Get another big piece. Place that on there. Gonna butt that one up pretty close. Then we're just going to take this and kind of fill in the gaps so that we know it stays down nicely. I am off camera. I apologize, guys. I am looking forward to the weekend. It has been a crazy week. The kids out of school on Monday, and my parents coming down kind of threw off our weekend plans, although we didn't really have any. But with the kids out of school, it certainly does throw off the week. But I loved having my parents come down for a visit. I think the last time we saw them was Christmas break, so it was nice to see them again. Always. Okay, probably a little heavy on the foam adhesive here, but I want to make sure it stays stuck down. So we're going to go ahead and peel all of these off. While I do that, I want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. I think last I looked I had 346, something like that. I think pretty high up there. I'm super excited to see that number. So welcome, guys. I hope you are enjoying my channel. I've been a busy little bee. Yesterday I went out to go get the new Lawn Fawn sets, and sadly they were not in the stores yet like we were told, but that's okay. They'll be out soon. I'll get my hands on them. So I'm just going to center this on my card base. Now the pencil marks will be hidden, so don't worry about that. I made them a little bit less, or a little lower down. I'm going to go ahead and stick our sentiment down as well. I'm just going to take the ATG since it's out. I do that off camera because it's a bigger gun, or bigger tape. So line that up, and this is just some green cardstock that I had in my stash. So this doesn't want to line up totally perfect, but that's okay. And here's our little hippos. I used my Copic markers to color it in. For the hippo, I used the neutral grays, N2 and 0 and N3. For the birdie, I used Y02 and Y04. For the balloon, I used RV02 and RV04. And for the little hat, I used BG 2 and BG5. And then I covered the balloon with some Wink of Stella and some glossy accents. So I don't know if you can see the glitter, but there's the glossy accents. Gives it kind of a nice rubbery feel. And then I put a little bit of clear Wink of Stella over their eyes just to give them a little sparkle, as well as on the hat. So we are going to leave the hippo flat. We're just going to use some Tombow for that. But we're going to tuck his back legs behind the hill. Oops, almost glued the wrong side. I'm going to use put his back legs behind the hill and his front legs in front. So it kind of looks like he's coming over the hill or down the hill or something in the hill. And then we're going to put the little birdie on his back. Flat as well. And a little hat on the hippo, because the little birdie will be holding the balloon. And this has got a very deep well from the embossing, or from the die cutting, so just gonna put a little extra glue in there. Okay, and for the balloon, we're going to be taking a little foam dot. Now you're going to pull all of them out of the package. I'm going to put it right behind the balloon so it can be popped up, and put a little Tombow on the end. Remove the backing. And it is going off the, oh, I put the foam dot too low down. It is going to be hanging off, which is why we're putting the foam dot on there to keep it supported. So there you guys go. That's today's card. Pretty quick and simple card, especially once you get all the die cutting done. I'm leaving the inside blank so that my daughter can fill out whatever she would like on there. But there's today's card. I think it turned out really, really cute. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you all have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend. And we'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye.